Greetings, geeks and geek girls. It is me, I am back. I am late, but I am here. Sorry about it being late. I'm a big boy now, and so I've got to have a job. So it's going to get in the way of some of my reviews. Also, if you noticed, I hadn't been feeling great these last couple days, so combine the job with the bug is made me not want to record, but I'm doing it anyway. So we're here to talk about Young Justice, and like previous episodes, we're going to have to truncate some things. So let's get into it. I believe I've forgotten to say this on every single Young Justice so far, but if you haven't seen these 3 episodes, spoiler warning. I know I've been forgetting to say that a lot in my videos lately. Sorry. But here's a spoiler warning. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, then come back and tell me what you think in the comments down below. Alright, so first episode is, again, the victim of the truncating. Because mostly the episode can be summed up with training for the new guys, and then a story, Vandal Savage. And his daughter Cassie, and his surprising daughter Olympia, who he kills. Oh boy, that was something else. Because you could see his daughter Cassie, which I don't know if that's scandal or not. I didn't look it up. Don't think that's scandal. But anyway, his daughter Cassie. If you can hear that, sorry. Is like, finds out all about her father, and so she's in wonder. But then her father kills her sister, so yeah. Also, are they hinting that Starro is going to be the villain for season 4? That would be interesting, especially if they do decide to go the whole route of like incorporating Jason and having it be that Dick and his team is forced to work with Jason and a couple other unlikely sources to fight Starro. And if so, I really hope that they incorporate 2 or 3 new Arrowverse villains, or at least the 2 that they said that there's a chance of them being redeemed. And so moving on to the second episode of the grouping, episode 8. We get to be introduced to this universe's Shade, Livewire, and Mist. And they're all weird and I love them. I really hope Mist and Livewire especially can be redeemed. They hinted at them maybe joining Young Justice, and that would be nice. Finally get that Livewire redemption arc that Supergirl teased us with, only to cockblock us and kill her. Fucking hell, bring her back, Supergirl. But anyway, this episode we also got to see other teams. Like, apparently there's... Now the heroes are doing, like, an anti-light organization mixing of the teams with Tim Drake, Bruce, Dick, Barbara, Diana, Caldor, and I think a couple more. But anyway, speaking of Tim, we finally got to see him talk. Took to episode 8, but we finally got to see him talk, and we finally got to see some of the other newbie characters this season, which are Stephanie Brown, spoiler, Cassandra, oh wait, no, Cassandra Cain, orphan, Stephanie, her name's Stephanie, isn't it? Stephanie something, Arrowette, which I didn't look up, but that sounded a lot like Lacey Chambers. And given the fact that Zatanna has a lesser role this season, I wouldn't be surprised. And if it is her, kudos to her, because it sounds like a completely different character. And then, of course, the last one is Tim, which Tim's the reason why I'm wearing this hat. I even have my Superman hat right here, which I was ready to wear because of episode 9. Because of the thing that was coming in episode 9 and the fact that Connor has such a big presence in this season. But then Tim really showed up, and so I had to honor him because that Tim story was real awesome. And they did the right thing that I love about Clayface, is Clayface skirts the line of villain, anti-hero type, and I love that about him. Me loving another weirdo character. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, then we've got the last episode, which was... oh, yeah, about them actually finding out. This was where the... I believe... oh, yeah. Sorry. 3 episodes all together in a row. Where you marathon them, they start to blur. Especially when they're only like 20 episodes to 20 minutes. But, anyway, the last one was the one that was dedicated to Lobo. Because Lobo finally introduces himself. And someone has hired him to assassinate my boy Griever. Which, whoever that is... which I have a feeling that it might be McGann's brother. Because he knows that Griever can prove that the new gods that aren't the ones being dicks. It's really him and his team. But anyway, it was cool to see the team gathered together to defeat Lobo, or try to defeat Lobo, and then have all of him defeat all of them. That's what that motion was supposed to mean. Sorry, long day. And so, then they only won because Griever tricked them. Which, good on you, buddy, but... you're maybe getting a little too weird for me? With you being naked there, but nah, you're still my boy. But anyway, and the B plot for that episode was apparently there is a super daycare where they get together some of the people like Iris, who has the Tornado Twins, or as Bart called them, the Tornado Toddlers, which was nice. And I love the running joke that it's like he keeps calling Dawn Dad, and she's like, "Don't call him Dad. Sorry, Grandma. Don't call me Grandma." I love that. I wish we could see more of the Flash family, But I get it. Wally's gone. So, the Young Justice tied to the Flash family. But maybe if he comes back in season 4... But the only men that are in this are, of course, as I mentioned, Bart. The Roy clone, which... because he's got Leanne. And then, Jean. Jean apparently runs the daycare, I think. But anyway, everyone's there. There's even... I know it's probably because it's a long day, and I meant to go back and rewatch that. But there's even a lady there who... I'm pretty sure we're supposed to know who it is. But I can't remember who it is, but she's pregnant. And I love it, though, because the little kid's like, "You got a baby in there." She's like, yes. Yes, I do. And then the last person to make it to the party, the big, holy shit, they're really going there, is Lois. With the little John Kent. So they are maybe eventually teasing in a possible season 5, season 4 with a time jump, Super Sons, which is interesting. And I do love that they're introducing John but still keeping Connor, because that's the thing that tipped me off in the comics, which I could go on a whole tirade about, with the fact that since they introduced John, they got rid of Connor. Which, anyway, moving on. And apparently Orm, Aquaman's brother, which I love that character, and I think he's so underused. And I'd love to see him maybe someday become like an anti-hero type character, where he still hates his brother, but he's willing to protect his people, the Atlanteans, from like worldly threats. But Orm in this show kind of maybe gets killed by Lady Shiva, because he took the Trident of Power, and it's the Light's nuclear option, and they don't want anyone using it until they say so. So Shiva was sent there to stop him. And so, whoa, okay. But like I said, a lot more happened. I'm summarizing 3 episodes. So I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Next time you'll see me will be for Supergirl's actual return. I thought it was last week, but it's really this week. And that'll be interesting. But anyway, for now, thank you guys for watching. Till next time, and beyond.